Hi, this is Wendy Lieber. I am co-founder of Content Bacon, and I'm here with Jane Bolin, who is founder and partner of Giannell Title, also Peyton Bolin Association law firm, and also the vice mayor of Oakland Park. So say hi, Jane.
Hello.
So we are doing this What You Need to Know Now series because there's just a lot people need to know, and they need to know it now because so much is changing and it's hard to kind of make sense of things. So in regards to GNL title and what's happening in the title world, can you give us an update, a snapshot of what you want your clients, past clients, prospects, community to know about what's going on?
Yeah, thanks, Wendy. I appreciate it, this opportunity. So residential and commercial real estate is considered an essential business. That's the first thing you need to know. So the business of real estate is still moving, and Giannell Title is still open to help and support that. Our teams are working remotely, and everyone is still able to process their files because when we started this business, we created a proprietary system. We've been paperless since the go. So this is a very easy pivot for us to go to remote, actually. And we also have remote online notarization, which allows us to do closings online. And some of our closers are totally willing to go, including Joe Giannell, one of the founders, to go to your home and actually do a closing with social distancing if necessary. So we have taken on every possible way of accommodating closings at this point. And, you know, we have talked to a lot of our agents and said, look, that's one thing you want to consider. And then, you know, two, you want to keep moving. You want to keep the, you know, the sort of the funnel moving. So if you're interested in real estate in any way, you want to be looking at, you know, potentially listing. What are the listings now? You want to keep your eye on the market. I mean, I think the most important thing really is that real estate is not over. And that is probably going to be what keeps our economy moving, frankly.
Yeah. So on that point, tell us what you're seeing. Are you seeing movement? Are you seeing people that, you know, had deals in the works and kind of kept them going? Are you seeing halts? Give us a snapshot of kind of what you guys are seeing on the front lines.
Yeah, so March was surprisingly a very busy month. So, you know, we actually had an uptick, which was, you know, we always sort of in our projections is an upward tick, but it met its mark in March, which was surprising because I thought for sure, I mean, almost 3 weeks of that was what would have been a slowdown. So things are still closing, and we're getting calls from agents who are saying, you know, deals are falling through. So, I mean, you know, I mean, just to be realistic, right? It's going on both sides.
Yeah.
And I think some of the confusion was the hodgepodge of cities and their orders and then county orders, because, you know, it's not just about us as a closing agent and the real estate agent and the bank. You've also got to get a survey done. You have inspections that need to be done. So, you know, some deals are impacted, some are not. But what I am seeing is that agents that are aggressive are out there and moving. And what I can see is that we're still getting deals. So keep it going. That's what I would say.
Yeah, awesome. So what should, you know, maybe if someone was working with another title company that maybe isn't, you know, wasn't able to make the pivot to virtual and doesn't have some of these things. I mean, one, are you seeing that is happening? And if that is happening and someone's not able to work with their title company, like how easy is it to shift to someone else? And is that something that you guys are, you know, trying to be there for?
Yeah, well, so that's actually kind of tricky. I wish I could just say, yeah, no problem, come on over. But when you actually do an offer and it's accepted in this contract, you put your title company in there. So that title company is in there. It would require either the buyer, who in Broward chooses the title company, or in West Palm Beach, where the seller chooses, to actually amend the contract to have a new title company. So can it be done? 100% it can be done. The title company themselves usually don't even hear the kickback. It would be really between the agents and the two parties. But can it be done? Absolutely. Have we seen that happen yet? No. But we're prepared for it because I think it is going to happen inevitably this month, where there are going to be people who want to close deals and their title companies are not going to be closing the deals. Now, I do want to add one little caveat for all title companies. We're dealing with that municipalities, you know, being the vice mayor of Oakland Park, are shutting down. So they're not giving us back municipal lien searches. So there are there are some loopholes. I mean, you don't have to close with that, but you generally need it to clear title. So some of this is going to be in our control, some of it's going to be out of our control. What we're committed to at Giannell Title is that everything that's in our control, it's handled. We can close on our end is what we want to make sure everybody understands. And then I do think the other important part is, for agents and for brokers, that they're taking advantage and really looking at what are under the CARES Act, the PPP loan, the SBA loan, the short-term bridge loan. I mean, people are being impacted. I had some conversations this morning, and you may be a realtor and you are a hustler, but you have a compromised immune system. You have a family member who needs care. There's a lot of stipulations, right? So I don't think it's also like only the heroes rise and sell real estate now. I mean, we're all in an awful situation. If you can keep the economy moving, please do. If you can't, you need to stay put, and we need to find ways to care for you. That's what
absolutely. How is your team adapting to being completely virtual?
Yeah, so it was a super easy pivot because our programs are already there. But I think it's, moving to the Zoom meetings and not having in-person huddles. But it's been fun. We put a theme on it for every Friday. We've had a show of the week that we talk about. Actually, this Friday is wig or hat day, so I intend on showing up totally differently. And but yeah, you just have a good time with it. Have a good time with it.
That's great. Well, great. Well, thanks so much for all that info. Super helpful. And how should people get in touch with Giannell Title?
Yeah, so you can just shoot us an email, Jane at Giannell Title, Joseph at Giannell Title, info at Giannell Title. We're available, or you can give us a call as well at 954-316-1339.
Awesome. Thanks, Jane.
Awesome. Thanks.